Straight out of East Blue. It's a One Piece manga review from Cool Guy for you. Alright, it's been a little while, but we're jumping back into these reviews. Oh, I so badly want to react to more of the greatness that is One Piece. But for the meantime, I have to settle for doing a review of the manga. We didn't do any manga reviews before, but One Piece has changed that for us. So let us continue. I've got the visuals here to help me go along with things as well, and my notes. So we got the hat, but we save the hat for reacting. Bundle 2 and onwards. Oh, I can't wait to jump into more. It's great. But anyhow, all right, so we got Luffy and Zoro striking a deal. So, I forgot the title. One Piece, Chapter 6, first person. So we got Luffy and Zoro striking up a deal. Zoro and Luffy to team up against the Marines to make it off the island. Zoro to be part of Luffy's crew. He has to survive anyway. He has his own goals. So, Luffy, quite happy with that. Alright, so Morgan, he figures out that Luffy the monkey, had eaten a devil fruit because of his abilities, which is the ocean's secret treasure. And then the Marine gunmen rush Luffy with sabers, whatever they're called. We'll just say sabers. Luffy manages to free one of Zoro's hands. Zoro's all tied up and useless at the moment. But Luffy, he takes his time. It's such a tense moment. Just so chill. He's always so chill. And then he gives Zoro his katanas back. Zoro manages to block all of their attacks with swords with his three-hand sword style. Very unique. 3 swords. 1 in the mouth. I mean, even thinking about that, you would have to have crazy jaw muscle, and crazy teeth as well. My goodness, that would take a lot. Your jaw would get sore. Wow. Exhausted. But anyhow, he blocks all their attacks. He holds them off. One guy versus several attacking. He manages to stop them. And then he threatens them. So 3 katanas stopped like several or a dozen sabers coming down on him. Very impressive. And Zoro, he's judging it. He's judging the future. He finds it okay to be a pirate, for things are just not about his reputation anymore as a bounty hunter. And he's just sticking to his longer-term goal of becoming the world's top swordsman, which that spot, we figure out a little later, is definitely taken. Of course, if you're trying to be the best, that means someone else already is the best. So, Zoro, because his life goals are important to him, as well as Luffy's to himself and others to themselves. Zoro warns Luffy, do not interfere with his life goals. And Luffy finds becoming the top swordsman in the world. An easy feat, an easy task, an easy mission for being on board with the future king of the pirates, the Pirate King. So, Luffy hyping himself up, thus hyping Zoro up. Luffy delivers a Gumu leg sweeper on the Marines. Kind of like middle clotheslines them to their midsection, knocks them all over. Not really just going for the just above the feet. He went for like the midsection, it appears. So Luffy takes care of the Marines who were teaming up against Zoro. The Marines become fearful. Hold on, I'm going with my notes here. Sometimes I don't know what I'm saying. They are, let me try and find it. Yeah, it was Axe-Hand Morgan, who, because of the fear and the verbal talk that the Marines give against Luffy and Zoro, that they are actually a significant threat. Axe-Hand Morgan tells them, if they're afraid, and if they find them undefeatable, then for his own Marines to kill themselves. Just bonkers, absolutely bonkers. The mind frame of this guy. So anyhow, proceeding from that, they literally take their own weapons and aim it at themselves. Bonkers to take such an order. Absolutely bonkers. Oh boy. They were under quite an authority figure. My goodness. That is just not good. Obviously, if you are told to do this or that, some orders you do not take. There are some orders that you do not take if it violates certain things, if it goes against certain things. Obviously, that kind of a thing here, that's one of those. That is definitely one of those. Good gosh. They got boatloads of life ahead of them, and their Axe-Hand Morgan tells them to rid themselves. My goodness. Just bonkers. So Zoro literally has to stop them from taking care of themselves. Absolutely bonkers. What kind of, whatever the case they were under with Morgan. Just bonkers. So Zoro stops them from getting rid of themselves. So the good guys literally have to save the other good guys. They're just under this bad authority figure. And then we get Axe-Hand Morgan versus Luffy. Morgan cuts... Let me get to it. Yeah, he cuts a darn fence in half with his axe arm, like it was butter. It looks like there was even concrete, and he sliced right through it. Right through it. Right through it. This is probably a metal fence. He just went right through it like butter. He's no joke. If you get hit by that, you are toast. And buttered. Buttered like a ear of corn. Alright, so Luffy delivers a kick to Morgan in the face, which downs Morgan. Morgan is downed, which stuns the underlings, the lower ranks. Morgan. We then see Morgan holding his extended wood elbow to aid an attack, to help control the movement of his axe arm, which is a very neat kind of shot, very neat kind of thing. So I really did like that in the manga here. So very neat shot, very neat shot. Goodness, a little off on this. We're getting back into things. And of course there's a time gap in between when I noted these down and I'm doing these videos, so that doesn't help a boatload, but at least we're doing them. It's not like we couldn't do 1,000 videos on them, just about. Luffy gets in a kick and a punch on Axar Morgan, and Helmeppo goes pure coward. Helmeppo gets Kobe at gunpoint as a hostage. Poor little Kobe. And Helmeppo, the villains always gain that little temporary advantage and cheat. That's what they always do. That's what they always do. And then the good guys always come out ahead in the end and win and defeat evil. So, but Helmeppo has Kobe as a hostage. He warns the others not to move at all. Thus, they're completely doomed if they move. Or even if they don't move, they are doomed, because Axar Morgan will finish them off. He will destroy them in one hit, like Berserker from Fate or something like that. So, and Kobe has this moment of bravery. He is not afraid to die here. And then Luffy, he downplays his life. He's like, okay, I know that. I know you're not afraid to die. So, AKA, he's going to risk his life in all likelihood. Absolutely hilarious. So he's going to put Kobe at risk. It's just funny, Luffy. Sometimes he has just a certain personality. I don't know how to quite explain it. Just, I don't know, reckless, and yet caring, and yet sometimes in the know, sometimes not. I don't know. I don't know how to explain him. His personality. I don't know. It's hard to pin down. He is the rubber guy anyway. He ate the gum fruit. So, all right. So, Kobe warns Luffy of Morgan behind him, coming in for the hit, the kill. And Luffy is just totally blind to it anyway, even with it. Just totally carefree. This guy is just reckless. But I'll tell you what, he may have, right there, placed his faith in others, in another who he knew he could now trust. So, we got Axar Morgan towering over Luffy, raising up the axe to deliver the hit. Finish Luffy in one hit. Luffy the monkey in one hit. So, Luffy goes to deliver the Gumu Gumu no pistol to Helmeppo, and Luffy does make the hit with Helmeppo, but in doing so he has no time to deal with Morgan right behind him, about to just cut him in half, essentially. Zoro dealt with Morgan. He chopped him down. He sliced him up with his three-sword style. So Morgan gets downed. Luffy connects with Helmeppo, and that is where we leave off. So you've got the Luffy-Zoro connection, trust there, complete trust there already. Boom. Morgan, 100% on board, and now they have essentially dealt with the Marines. So I think it's pretty safe to say they can make it off the island at this point, even though I'm always further than in the anime than the manga. So anyhow, that was this chapter of One Piece. Chapter 6, first person, first crewman of sorts, Zoro, to be the world's best swordsman, and Luffy to be the king of the pirates, the pirate king. Find the One Piece. So quite a long journey. I suspect we have a long ways to go. I would bet on that. But anyhow, I guess that's that. So let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more. I thought this would take a fraction of the time to get through, but we kind of hesitated here and there, so maybe the next ones will be shorter, the next 4. So anyhow, thanks for watching. I will see you up ahead. As always, take her cool.